So I remember when I was a young mom going in to have the baby, and I really had a lot of confidence in the doctor. I had confidence in the nursing staff at the hospital. We'd done this before, second time, and here we go. And they hooked me up to the monitors. I'm in active labor. I really feel like I'm going to have the baby soon. And I am doing all the breathing I can to keep things, to me, as much as I can under control. And the nurse hooks up the belly monitor, and John talks with her, and the nurse is basically talking a little too loud, and I can hear her say, your wife is just really emotional, and she's super sensitive, I guess, to pain, and she can't handle much because she has a long way to go. Look at the contractions. They're not even that strong. And the nurse calmed him down and said, look, she's just exaggerating. And inside, I was thinking, she's not feeling the pain. How can she judge my pain level by this dumb belly monitor that was going off in front of her? Yeah, they're trying to measure the contractions that are happening, but I'm the one who's feeling the pain, not the nurse. I called John over and waved her and come really close to my face. And he did. And I said, honey, I am in pain. It is real. In fact, I feel like I need to push. And he turned to the nurse and said, she says she feels like pushing. And the nurse said, it's way too early for her to start pushing. Well, that wasn't going to stop the train from coming because I felt like pushing. And sure enough, the baby was born a minute or two later. It wasn't that much longer. All I could think inside was I had lost all hope for the hospital staff, understanding a woman having a baby for the sake that my contractions were nothing. Where are we sticking our hope is the question for today. So today's scripture is Psalms 31:24, which reads, be strong and take heart, all you who hope in the Lord. It was one thing to read a scripture, but it's another thing to actually live it out, to choose to rest in faith that God was going to be my true source of strength. Do I have all the answers? No, I don't. A lot of times I am going in by faith, but the bottom line is I'm not blind going in it. I am going in because God has called me to go in whatever circumstances that are there before me. And even if I don't even know the circumstances that are there before me, I know He does. And just like sometimes you will have a turn of events where you've planned your day or you thought things were going to go a certain way and they certainly didn't, you can rest assured God did know, and He was there ahead of time, and He's in control of the situation. He's looking for us to walk by faith with Him, and we are there to stand strong and take heart that God is with us and will not forsake us. So let's personalize that scripture today. Psalms 31:24, be strong and take heart, Annette, you who hope in the Lord. I love to put my name to scripture. Please put yours to it. You want to be the one with your name there that says you take hope in the Lord. Remember, because He lives, it does change everything.